Hello, everybody. My name is Tyler, and welcome back to the podcast, where the points don't matter, and we are on a road trip. I'm driving, but I'm safely driving because both hands are on the wheel, and I'm talking to you and watching the road at the same time. It works, trust me. But I've been busy, and I'm sorry there's not been a podcast episode last week, just mostly because life has been pretty busy lately. So if you guys didn't know already from like a recent video, I was on vacation in California for Joanna's birthday, and then we've been really busy since then. I haven't had time to really sit down and record videos properly. I was able to do one live stream recently, but then that was after me being very injured for a long time. Like, for some reason, as soon as my gout that was on my foot dissipated, I had a really heavy inflammation in my left hand, right hand. So for some reason, I couldn't move my hand properly. And I was out of work for 3 days. I called in sick for 3 days. And right now my elbow is having a problem too. But I've been taking my medication. I've been taking CBD to lessen the inflammation. And it came to a point now to where if I were to ever go to the grocery store, Fred Meyer's, QFC, Safeway, I can never leave the store without getting bananas, without getting tart cherry juice, because bananas is a consistent like fruit that's in my house for Joanna and I, and tart cherry juice is a good way to reduce inflammation. So I can never not have bananas for the potassium, which is also nice for a hydration and for muscle soreness, and cherry juice, because if I had cranberry juice I'd be pregnant. But there's been a lot of lifestyle changes that's been happening lately. Last Saturday, my roommates went on vacation, so they've been having a good time, and the house has been pretty quiet. Been mostly doing housekeeping. When I'm not housekeeping, I'm making fried rice, mostly for Joanna, since like for a while she hasn't had much time to really like cook at home. She only cooks mostly like once a week in a large batch, but I consistently cook throughout the week, so that way she has food for work, and I got food before I go to work as well. I'm really bad at eating, so I normally eat whenever I am leaving to go to work or getting home from work, and it's been tough. It's been tough for a while now, and right now I'm dealing with some other medical issues, nothing too serious, but there's a lot of gauze, and I didn't realize the importance of replacing your bandage for a long time. So there's been a lot of growth in learning how to take care of myself with first aid. That's been fun, but I'm really excited to get back into content creation. I should have time Wednesday before I go to bed, because on Wednesdays Joe stays home for the day, so we should be able to cook together, which would cut my cooking time in half. That would be good. That means I can probably make some content and sit down for some conversations, for self-reflection, some therapy, if you will. So for the people who join my videos for my podcasts for the past 20-odd several episodes, for those of you that continue to watch those, thank you so much. Thank you for sitting with me in my therapy. It helps. Being able to use those and space cards to look into my self-awareness. I really liked the ability to just like sit down and just talk, just because it's really enlightening to like see where I'm at and really determine what's going on. Because those and cards, the and space cards, have been really helpful in like really just digging into what I've been going through, digging into where I can be and could be. And I do realize I still have mom issues. I still have issues where there'd be some questions that kind of have a residual, like an unintended attraction to talking about my mom or my family. But I do need to talk about my family because I'm their kid, and we didn't really leave amicably, but I want to work on it. Like, they are my parents still. Like, I do talk about them. I know that I talk a lot about myself because I'm learning about myself, and I talk a lot about my family and friends when I get the chance. So it's been a mixture, really. But I have enjoyed the past couple of times recently, like for my friends, we haven't seen each other for about a month or so, and we had Korean barbecue. Korean barbecue is really good. Like, I love the charring of the meats. I love the way grilled meat tastes better than hot pot because, case in point, there's definitely a huge profile difference between boiling your meat and grilling it. Grilling it, you have so many ways to just season it and infuse flavor. But I do realize, yes, when you boil your meat, the majority of the juices go into the soup, so it's not that it's less flavorful coming out than when it comes in. So it's been pretty funny in that. It's been a pretty funny situation. I didn't even think about it for a while, so I kind of liked it. I just like the funnies. They must be joshing when you think hot pot's better. Like, sure, it is healthier, but you can also make Korean barbecue healthier by the way you like add side dishes. Like, I love my radishes. I like getting lettuces and putting the meat inside of it. I like having a little more like salt and pepper just to like get the extra flavor. There's a lot of Korean barbecue that I like. I grew up on Korean barbecue when I was in college. My friends and I would always go to Korean barbecue for whatever occasion, like every 2 weeks, every finals, we would go to Korean barbecue or a buffet that's in Redmond and just pick out. Now that I'm older, I'm pretty sure that I can keep up, but my plates are going to be so much more different. Like, I need I know going in, I can never have as many carb-loaded foods as I possibly can anymore. And it just sucks. It sucks. Everybody loves pasta. Everybody loves their breads, their cheesy breads, and their sushis. But I can't have as much of it as I used to now, so what I mostly do is half of my plate's gonna always be vegetables and whatever I want. And if I'm not feeling great, I do get just a full plate of fruit. It's considered a plate that I'm porking down. So the fruit is a nice refreshing like break from the greasy foods and the salty foods. So I can just go back into it. So I do miss quality barbecue. I do miss quality buffets. I grew up on those. But it is like just kind of funny. We mostly go to Shabarina in Bellevue, Redmond area, because that is a pretty solid restaurant, and we've come to be known as like really good customers to the owner, to the point where sometimes when we come in we get free sides. Like, we will sometimes get fresh and free takoyaki or karaage, and I didn't ask for it. I would go to the restroom and come back and wait, what? There's some side dishes I don't remember ordering. Terrence has been good to his customers. So, like, I'm pretty in a funny retrospective, he makes up the free karaage, the free edamame and stuff like that from us tipping anyways. But that's okay. Like, I've come to tip pretty, like, I have come to tip 20% every time I go to that restaurant. There's been a lot of good qualities from him, and it's been good. I think we're having that this weekend and next week. Just because on the 18th is my sister Jessica's birthday. So she's turning 21 and she's having her friends to come eat together. I think that is just the friends dinner. But this weekend is Mother's Day weekend. So I should be able to give my mom a bouquet and visit a little bit before I go to work. I can't go to work on Saturday because that would mean I would have worked 7 days straight, and that's not good. No. Just because just recently, actually, now that I think about it, they've cut overtime hours in my job, so I can't work the extra 2 hours every day now. But they have given me the option to come in an extra weekend day to help out, which I can see as the incentive for overtime. Like, if you want to do overtime, you're going to do it on the weekend. And it so happens that the weekend is where the team needs the most help because of a staffing issue. And so that's been good for me. It does get in the way. It has gotten in the way for a little bit, but nowadays, but given the fact that I get 2 more hours, I get eight more hours back from my normal Monday through Friday shift, and that's been pretty cool actually. In hindsight, it does look like I'm getting a pay cut, and it does look like I'm working 6 days a week, but the retrospective comes with me getting 8 more hours back, because on my weekends, whenever I'm still awake for some reason, I would come off my Friday shift and I should sleep that Saturday night as well on top of my Saturday morning. I don't. I always find myself staying up a little bit longer before going to bed on Saturday, and on Sunday that's the same case. Sunday I might end up staying up the entire night because I've been so used to it. So it's nice to see my time used elsewhere, because already during the week when I'm home and when I'm not planning for content and not going to appointments, I have 2 hours back to just do things like housekeeping, dishes, a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm really excited to get back into it again. I just want a situation where things get back to normal again. I want to be able to stream once a week again. I should, if I stream Wednesday at the time of recording, I should be posting it tonight on a Tuesday, and then the Wednesday I should have my stream. I should have time to stream, maybe. That's what I'm hoping for. Otherwise, it'll be mostly cooking at the house. I might be doing a plasma donation right after work. So there's a lot of factors into what I might do Wednesday, but I definitely, if I don't have time to content create, just know that I'm cooking. Just know that I'm trying to make more cash by donating plasma. I have to go back to plasma donation again, because after I came back from California, I haven't been able to. I was dealing with my inflammation, so it's been told that if I'm dealing with inflammation, I can't do donations because it messes up with blood flow, drawing plasma during inflammation on a patient is not good. So I can't do that. So I should, with how careful I am with my arm today, I should be able to do a plasma donation on Wednesday coming up, and then if I have time, if I'm not cooking anything, we'll stream. We'll do more Mega Man, and I'm so excited to be back in Mega Man. I've started a little bit. I played a little bit of Mega Man 3 because I didn't want to fight Nightman until I don't want to fight boss enemies until I'm streaming, so that way you have the content, and that's my plan. I'm excited to, once I get up to Freeze Man, I'm excited to go back into streaming Mega Man Battle Network 2. That's been pretty fun for me. So, that's the spiel. That's the end of the video. I had a good time catching up with you guys and driving to work safely. So, let me know down in the comments what kind of questions you have for me. Any questions about how I'm gonna feel about Florida? I'm going to Florida. Ask me questions about Florida. Ask me questions about how I'm doing. Any game suggestions, or if I should leave live streaming on one channel and videos in the main channel, like this one. Let me know, and see you next time, okay? And as always, I'm Tyler, I'm your friend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.